Hi, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mikael Angelo Eliose, and welcome to my vlog. For today, we will be having a 5-minute vlog about project management and the project management plan that me and my group mates have devised for our summative exam. So, first of all, let us discuss what is a project. So, a project is a one time operation designed to accomplish a specific set of objectives inside a limited time frame. So, for example, we would be using the Olympic Games as an example. So, the Olympic Games aims to have games between different countries within a limited time frames. For example, a week. Another example of this would also be movies in which they only show movies in certain time spans, and after that, you may find it somewhere else, but not in cinemas. So, what is project management? So, project management is like it implies in the name. It is how you manage a project. It is how you divide the contents of a project among, let's say, your company and devise a plan towards managing the project and towards the successful launch of a project. So the key metrics or the key elements of a project management plan are as follows. So first of all is time. So we need to set a time frame for the project. Since this is again is a one-time deal. The second is the cost. How much does the whole project cost, from operational expenses to supplies to hiring staff and many more. And third are the performance objectives. Now, when we say performance objectives discusses how do we want the project to be performed. How do we expect it to perform? Do we expect it to perform well? Do we expect it to perform worse than what we have discussed? So, in terms of these key metrics, for our project management plan, we have decided to go for a project which is a cafe. So, when we were discussing, me and my group mates were discussing, we actually had a hard time in choosing a name. So it came from things like Latte Union. So we really had a hard time. Another another name or other names that we have was Kape sa Umaga, Tagay sa Gabi, Been There, Sip That. So things like that in order to catch the attention of our customers. But the name or the cafe name that we landed on was actually Bruce Almighty, which is again a reference to the movie Bruce Almighty, starring uh, Jim Carrey, Jennifer Aniston, and it's about Jim Carrey's character and how he becomes God, how he takes on the role of God. So that's where the name of our cafe was based on. In terms of the project management plan, what we did was we split it amongst ourselves. So Mary, our leader, and rather the interim CEO of our company, chose the appropriate task for each one of us members. So for the project charter, which handled the purpose and objectives, the team members, and the assumptions of constraints of the project. So Mary handled that. For the time aspect, which is the project scheduling, which are the milestones for the cafe and the project scheduling of the cafe. So, for example, if we are going to be hosting an event or if we're going to have a soft launch or a soft opening and the actual opening, so Lalaine would be handling that. So, for me, I was tasked with the costing of the project. So, budget management was handed down to me. So, this comes to the project cost. How much does it cost to buy a place, or let's say in our project we opted for land in order to build the cafe upon, since it is from scratch. The second are the source of funds. So where do we get certain funds from? Do we get it from investors? Do we pull it out of our own pockets? Another thing is the project cost, which involves again operational expenses. So we can say the construction of the actual cafe. We can also say the contracting company that will build the cafe, supplies, and also labor expenses that we will be paying future employees. Then the last one for me would be the cash flow. So we would be so in our report we actually we will actually be showing you how to see and how we expect the cafe to perform. So in there, we were uh, we we put things such as the revenue that we would be generating after 1 year, how much cost would be approximately be dealing with per month, how much supplies do we need, and so on and so forth. So those are all uh, graphed in that aspect. And lastly would be the human resource management. So how do we manage the employees that we currently have? And after that, when we completed all of those, Aspen was tasked with the executive summary for our management paper. So going on with project management, some key success factors in a good project management is top-down commitment. So number one, top-down commitment means you're able to commit yourself towards that project. So for example, our project at Cafe, we need to be able to put our all or put our 100% effort towards that. Second is having a capable project manager. So with a capable project manager, we are able to plan and predict any future occurrences or problems that may happen. So if let's say some supplies would not be delivered, if the project manager had anticipated that, then they would come up with a contingency plan in order to avoid things such as that. Number three would be having time to plan. So again, time is an important aspect. That is why you have project scheduling and timetables for our cafe project. And fourth and fifth, which is in line with each other, is careful tracking, control, and good communications. So with careful tracking, we'd be able to track the progress of our project, and with good communications, that progress would be going smoothly. So with good communications, each member and each employee would be able to communicate properly their ideas, so as to further progress the project towards uh, its goal. So some of the tools that we will be using also in our project management plan would be the Gantt charts, which would be included in Lalane's project scheduling. So uh, in order to finish this vlog, I guess it's already past 5 minutes. So our project aims to be able to deliver uh, coffee and other cafe aspects towards our customers with a smile on our faces. So what that means is that our uh, our vision and our mission for this project would be as follows. So our vision is to be the go-to cafe destination where people gather to enjoy exceptional coffee, savor delightful food, and experience a warm and inviting atmosphere that fosters connection, creativity, and inspiration. And the mission of our cafe is that we are dedicated to providing a memorable and enriching experience for our customers by delivering the highest quality coffee crafted with passion and expertise. We strive to create a welcoming environment that promotes community, encourages meaningful conversations, and inspires individuals to explore their passions. Through our commitment to sustainability, ethical sourcing, and exceptional customer service, we aim to be a positive force in our local community and beyond. So those are the vision and mission of our cafe. So that is all for this short vlog about our cafe, about our project management, and about our project management plan. So I hope you enjoyed. So and see you soon. God bless.